Are NFTs still the new gold for digital content creators and blockchain entrepreneurs, as have been widely acclaimed by blockchain experts and enthusiasts alike? Or are we already well past the NFT boom period? There was so much frenzy and hype around NFTs in 2021, but the market seems to have really cooled this year. Researchers by top NFT and crypto platforms like Coinbase, Binance, and OpenSea all agree that while the NFT market was hot last year, it has dropped like a stone this year. But what could really be going on? Are NFT enthusiasts now skeptical of investments in NFTs following the repeated scams and hacks that were likewise prevalent during the NFT boom season? Or could this downtime be due to other reasons that we're yet to fully wrap our heads around? Well, hang on to find out more. At the height of the NFT frenzy last year, the first ever tweet by Twitter's co-founder Jack Dorsey was sold as an NFT for a whopping $2.9 million. The buyer and current owner, an Iranian crypto entrepreneur by the name Sina Estabi, made the staggering purchase in March 2021. This transaction came in the immediate aftermath of Beeple's $69 million sale of his Everydays at Christie's, and ranking the transaction as one of a number of high-profile NFT sales that opened the floodgates of public interest in NFTs. In the following weeks, a gold rush mentality would set in, with various digital creators trying their luck at selling off their own NFTs, which were majorly internet memes. Estabi recently put up the NFT for sale again in an auction on OpenSea on April 9, 2022. This was after an earlier announcement of his decision to sell the NFT via a tweet he posted on his official and verified handle, @SinaEstabi, on April 6, 2022, while also pledging to donate 50% of the proceeds to charity. According to Estabi, he expects the NFT to generate in excess of $50 million, and openly stated in the same tweet that he'd donate $25 million or more from the proceeds to the charity at Give Directly, while the remainder would go to his ailing crypto business, Bridge Oracle. The auction for the NFT closed on Wednesday, April 13, 2022, and in a shocking turn of events, only 7 subpar bids were received, ranging from $277 at current prices to approximately $6 at current prices. For context, the NFT only got a top bid of around $280. While it was very obvious that Estabi would let these miserable bids live out their 2-day timeline, he was quoted as saying in a WhatsApp message to CoinDesk on the same day, "The deadline I set is over, but if I get a good offer, I might accept it. I might never sell it." The auction has since been extended in the hopes of jacking up those bid prices. But while the bulk of the crypto and NFT community remains shocked by this unprecedented and completely unforeseen flop, some experts are rather unfazed. CBS News tech reporter Dan Patterson said in a live broadcast concerning the flopped NFT, "This is far from the biggest scandal to rock the NFT world. There have been hacks, there have been scams. Just last month, OpenSea, which is the largest NFT marketplace, it's kind of like an eBay for NFTs, they were hacked, and millions, tens of millions of dollars were stolen." Although the NFT rebounded to about $12,000 in value 2 days after the initial close of the auction, and bids continue to trickle in, it's still a far cry from how much was paid for the digital piece of art by Estabi, and from how much he'd hoped the NFT would fetch. While many enthusiasts continue to regard this recent event as being just a bump in the road for the emerging NFT market, experts have continued to reiterate that the NFT market is highly volatile, and that NFT traders need to always have this at the back of their minds at all times while trading NFTs. They are strongly of the opinion that NFT traders should have grown more accustomed to this volatility and the risks involved. Following the disappointment, Estabi further told reporters from Reuters that he'd hold on to the NFT for the moment, saying, quote, "It's important to me who wants to buy it. I will not sell this NFT to anyone because I do not think everyone deserves this NFT." In another interview with the BBC, he reiterated pretty emphatically that this investment in the NFT was for its long-term value, saying, quote, "Years later, people will realize the value of this NFT. Keep that in mind." He considers the NFT the Mona Lisa of the digital age and an investment of great value. In the wake of a possible Twitter takeover by Elon Musk recently, Estabi has been seen tweeting at the world's richest man suggesting that he buy the NFT. On April 14, 2022, Estabi tweeted, "It's not good if the owner of the whole Twitter does not own the first tweet," with a smiling emoji. Following the botched attempt at a resale for the NFT, crypto analysts have continued to express their thoughts on the development, stating that Estabi's auction came at a time when NFT sales as tracked on OpenSea were down around 50%, from a $5 billion market in January 2022 to $2.5 billion in March. The popular prediction among blockchain analysts and experts, however, continue to be that Astavi's belly flop may have wider ramifications, following how so publicly burned the whole event has become, and how this might now make it even more difficult for boosters to pitch meme NFTs as a long-term bet. Reports also continue to emerge of blue-chip NFT owners already searching for alternative uses for their tokens, a development that some analysts have tagged as being very fascinating. Different range of discussions continue to emerge around Astavi's NFT flop, with conversations majorly themed around subjects like the real value proposition of NFTs, the possibility of the plummeting NFT market rebounding, if NFTs can really survive without all of the hype around them, what guarantees there are for NFTs to retain their value in the future given the scams, frauds, counterfeits, and market manipulations that are very much still rife within the NFT market and the future of NFTs as a whole. NFTs have been receiving unprecedented attention for well over a year now. Still, experts remain split about it. While some experts continue to brand NFTs as the next big investment, others simply see it as a bubble waiting to burst, further buttressing their argument with the recent failed flip attempt. A somewhat commonly shared consensus, however, remains that if you want to be successful trading NFTs, you should approach it from the lens of creation, collaboration, and value generation, and not just from a position of investment and speculation. Right now, there are still so many NFT projects coming out of the woodwork, continuing to fuel and redefine the creator economy in a big way. With blockchain decentralizing the internet, creators are no longer beholden to the monetization policies imposed by brands, agencies, and advertisers to get compensated for their work, with this granting them more leverage on how to monetize their work and followers. Blockchain experts have likewise continued to emphasize the importance of leveraging storytelling for NFTs. From their findings, every high-profile NFT transaction till date had a unique story behind it, one which resonated heavily with the entire crypto and blockchain community in general, and the ultimate collector in particular. To these experts, NFTs open up fresh and exciting opportunities for brand storytelling, as much as storytelling can be used in buttressing the uniqueness of an NFT and why it should command the value that it does. Was the existent story of Astavi's NFT being the first tweet ever posted no longer appealing or value commanding? Did Astavi need to create his own unique story around the NFT before listing it for sale? Would the NFT have sold off regardless without a story to leverage if the boom in the market hadn't dwindled, and do so remarkably still? Would this flop slow down the growth of NFTs, or could it be the nail that finally burst the bubble as some experts predict? Well, only time will answer all of these questions. The aggregate reaction of the NFT market to this major occurrence over time would greatly determine how every other thing plays out. Whether or not NFTs will be around in a few years isn't quite as relevant. Right now, people and businesses are making money from them, even after the recent high-profile NFT flop, and you'd do well to get a piece of that pie for yourself and your brand. However, with the recent development, brands looking to scale their NFTs earnings really need to examine the different avenues by which they can create new experiences for your customers via NFTs.